going to be redoing the bathroom in the tiny house.
Before we do that, we want to introduce you to our new member.
So this is Chase. We just adopted him from our local safe animal shelter, and he is our newest member.
Chase is a lab, 3 months old right now. It'll be good for Jax to have a buddy to run around with.
Keep him busy.
Gonna take a little adjusting. First things first, flagpole next to our bell.
Hours later.
Alright, everything's detached. Time to remove the sink. Get this guy out of here.
Oh yeah. That is what you call a 30-year-old vanity. Beautiful. Careful. Here you can see just a couple of the choices of color that they used around the house.
So the way that this tiny house is plumbed is a little bit different than usual. The plumbing, instead of going through the wall, actually comes up through the floor. It looks like they put this vanity in place and then attached all of the plumbing. So there's no real way to pull the vanity up. So I'm going to drill a couple of holes, use the reciprocating saw and a jigsaw to try and take out a section of the bottom so that I'm able to lift this off. And then we'll need to modify our new vanity with a couple of holes in the bottom, or one big hole probably. Attach it to the wall, and then we'll build a base that covers around the piping underneath. As you can see, we've obviously had some visitors that have been under here pooping. Foam too, and seal up around these holes where the plumbing comes in. And we got an old dime wrapper here. Unfortunately, no dimes in it. I don't know who was rolling coin in the bathroom. But I'm going to go ahead and use the shop vac, clean this up real good.
The vanity out, so it's time to paint now. I'm excited about this part because it really transforms the room. So let's get started. Home Depot to get a couple things that we needed to fix the faucet, and his directions were to start painting so that we didn't lose time, and he told me specifically Just do not paint the parts that we spackled because they're not dry. We wanted to go ahead and start painting so we didn't lose time. I painted over a bunch of them. So he loves when I do that though. Kind of dark, so sorry about that. On the opposite side of where the vanity is, I'm going to do an accent wall, like a tribal design. I have gray paint, so I'm going to try to do it myself. I'm first going to create a template and then see how I like it before I put it on the wall. Hopefully it turns out awesome. Oh yeah. Start putting the tape and measuring everything out so that it looks nice. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start painting with the gray. I'm just kind of winging it, so see how it turns out. So I just finished with the pattern and I think it turned out really, really great. I love it, but there is one spot that is going to drive me insane. Boom. See it. I missed that spot and I thought about going back and putting a line right there, but I can't because of this line here. It would look crazy. I don't think that it's something that you'd really notice too much unless you know it's there, but it will definitely drive me insane.
I'm about to prime the faucet because everything else in the bathroom is black. This came chrome, came with the sink. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of primer real quick and then we'll paint it black. Last night, I finished priming the sink faucet. This morning I started painting it black, but I forgot to start filming again. So we're gonna pick up where I'm at now. I've already done a couple of light coats of the black paint on there. It looks pretty good so far, but I gotta go back over, turn the knob, do a couple more, and we'll see how it comes out. This is my first time using this Bear spray paint. It's black matte finish. I've heard good things about it. I haven't tried it yet, so we'll see how it holds up, and I'll let you guys know what I think. Just finished up painting the faucet and the toilet paper holder. Pretty happy with the Bear paint. So I'll show you what the end result looks like. It's not really an ideal time for painting, but we moved everything into our shed, and I'm going to try and paint in here because we are getting some weather. A little drizzle right now, but we've been getting some pretty heavy rains the last couple of weeks, so just to prevent anything from getting messed up if it does decide to downpour while everything's drying, we're going to paint in here, and hopefully the humidity doesn't affect us too much. I didn't mention, these are the shelves that were inside of the closet. So we've got those, and then I also put down here a cabinet that was on the wall. It is kind of like a particle board, so it's really not that great of a make, but just to save a little bit of money right now, we're just going to paint it, kind of make it match the room, clean it up a little bit, and I think it'll look all right. So this is a gray paint that we had. This is too the same color that the accent wall will be that Samantha's working on right now. It should kind of match each other. Even though this tiny house will be a temporary living solution for us while we build our house, we just want to make it, nice and a little bit more comfortable. And then we'll either look at turning it an ADU, an accessory dwelling unit, which can remain on the property after we build the other house, or we could potentially sell the tiny house itself because it could be picked up and just moved. So we'll see whenever we get closer to that time which route we want to go. We're working on some plans currently for what the new house will look like. Right now we're thinking it's probably going to be about 800 square feet, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, small house, very, very simple. You know, we really don't need much. We spend a lot of time outside. Realistically, right now we're very comfortable in the tiny house, but in the future we do plan to have kids, build a family, and we will need a little bit more space than 288 square feet. The vanity up. We pre-drilled a couple of holes. One's got a drywall anchor, the other will go into a stud. So we got the light fixture up, now we're going to hang up the mirror. We'll have to go back and clean it with Windex because we got some nose smudges.
From him.
Yeah, it was me.
We are about as far as we can get with the bathroom right now. We still have a couple things that we need to get done, like painting the door. We're going to redo the flooring, build a base for the vanity, and eventually get around to repainting the shower. But as for now, we are extremely happy with the results, and we're excited to see it when it is fully finished.